Aries, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Aries, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so if you're drawn to it and you're not an Aries, it is your reading. There could be Aries placements in your natal chart that are being triggered right now that you're not even aware of. For whatever reason, you've been called to this message, and it's at the perfect time. And this is where your message begins. Whenever I see this, freedom is yours. Freedom is yours. So what does that mean to you? Whatever there was chains, wherever there was restraints or restrictions, wherever you felt oppressed, pushed down, or heavily burdened, you're getting the message. The baseline of this reading is that you're liberated from that now. That you can feel relieved and you can breathe free again. That you can actually maybe even get back to who you are, a feeling of comfort in your own life and autonomy or authority over your own life right now. There's a loosening, there's a relief. Let's see what this is in regards to. Aries, remember, as I divide the deck, there are different cards that are going to fall out. I'm just going to leave them where they lay. It's part of the message. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do provide those, many different kinds. You can just check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. The links are in the description box or in the beginning of this, just the channel, the main page of this channel, or you can just check it out on Google. And you'll get your reading within 24 hours of whatever day you've booked for. Okay. If you haven't yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to this channel and be sure to ring that notification bell and select all notifications so that you know when I go live. I do public free tarot card readings here, so you can check that out and participate. Or you can just join the memberships and you can get access to my weekly members only live chat. Okay, Aries. All right, let's... Okay. You're going to hear a ringing to cleanse the energy. I'm going to use a sound bell. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself, pops up first, but this is a little bit compromised. It's going to get stronger. Your faith in yourself and your ability to invest in yourself is going to get stronger as the week progresses, as the month progresses. A sense of there is work to do, but it's worth it. And knowing where to plant the seed and having the resources to be able to plant the seed. Okay, so self-worth, freedom is yours. It's almost like the sense of you can start building up your sense of self-esteem. You can start building up your sense of self-certainty and productivity or achievement. Again, you will start achieving. It's like you're free to do you right now. Let's see where this begins. Be peace. So bringing a balance into a situation, finding harmony in the situation not too long ago, this sense of oneness and connection with the Creator. This is a 2 + 1, 21 adds up to 3. So this sense of divinity, a sense of, I don't know, some holiness or spirituality, a sense of peace coming into your life, or you being the one to balance everything out. And then think on your feet, which is you had to improvise. But it also implies that you were at home improvising, or that improvising was part of what you had to learn to do in order to bring peace into the situation. Maybe you were dealing with some foxy characters or people that you, I'm not saying they're malefic, but, or they're even like in any way have a bad attitude or anything, but maybe you're dealing with people who you can't really predict or don't really have their shit together, right? And so you're the one that's kind of stepping up and being the one to like make everything tranquil, like make everything even. Co-create with spirit. Yeah, you're heading into the unknown, but it's like there's total peace here. So it's almost like you feel stronger here than you did here. You're the peacemaker here, right? And it's almost like herding cats over here. But then over here, it's almost like, okay, now I really only have myself to take care of. And now I can just start defining my life. And then we have give with gratitude and grace, put your whole self in. There's something building up here for you that is what you've always wanted. I can feel that. I can feel that there's this energy of approaching. Have you ever seen that video where the man is describing the journey through the forest, and he says something that I just can't get out of my head. He says, the forest knows where you are. He says, how do you know when you're on the right path? You know when you're on the right path when the path in front of you disappears. And that's kind of what I'm seeing for you now. The path in front of you has disappeared, and that means that you are simply doing this. You are following in faith, and that is when you know you are on the right path, and you are letting your heart guide you, and you are blazing your own trail. And so put your whole self in, because you are absolutely allowing spirit to lead you. Even though the way is dark, it doesn't mean it's bad. It means it's undefined. And you, my friends, are going to be bringing the definition into it. This is the beginning of a whole new leg of your life. And I've been getting this reading for you, similar energy for you this whole, like for months now. So let's do the 7-day play-by-play so we know how everything is going to unfold. I'm going to pick the 7th day just to see how does this all resolve, and then we're going to lead up to it. How is this all resolving by week's end? What are the conclusions or answers that Aries needs? Okay, one card. No. Okay, 2 cards. Aries. Okay, you ready? Day 1. So where do we begin? We begin doing work that that's not fulfilling you, or that it's not paying you well. Doing work that you're doing maybe just for the paycheck, right? That sense of not really fulfilled, kind of a slave of your bills, okay? And then we have you wanting to look in a different direction. So being inspired or knowing, I got to get out of here. At least you're conscious of it now when you're making the decision to look for other options, and you should. And if you aren't, then this is your message. This is a statement from Spirit saying, start looking for other options, because you know what you're doing isn't fulfilling you. I don't care if it's actual work, or maybe you're doing work in a relationship that isn't getting you anywhere. You know what work feels like drudgery to you. You know what you're doing that feels like I don't want this. I don't care about it. I'm doing it just because I feel like I have to, or there's some attached obligation. So what Spirit wants you to do now is start looking for other options and following your heart with those options, because they're absolutely out there. What about step 3? Yeah, there's a huge burden on you. It's because of your obligations that you're staying. There's just an energy of, you still got more to do, so you're staying. But God is trying to say it's not going to last forever, or it's going to end when you decide to make it end. So go ahead and look for the things and the places that you really want to be around and the people that you really want to be around, Aries. You have to do it, or you're just going to be continuing this beast of burden energy. What about day 2? Day 2 is divine timing. Also, it's almost a sense of, you have to pull your whole self in, a sense of completely investing in having faith in yourself. Even though you have to take the risk of hitting rock bottom, maybe rock bottom is where you need to hit for clarity. There is a certainty of, it's almost like, but I might lose everything, It's that sense of, but I might lose everything. Okay, well, you might lose everything, but guess what you're going to lose if you stay where you are, right? That sense of, I know I have to give everything up. It's kind of a telltale. What about day 3? Start something new, begin something new, or someone new comes into your life, maybe even a baby or a child, a beautiful opportunity. There's going to be a kind offer that comes in that's a beautiful opportunity, right? It's almost like you have to get to a point where you hit rock bottom in order to not care about losing anything anymore. And then day 3, there's this beautiful opportunity that comes in, a generous offer, a kindness that's offered to you. Fantastic. Maybe from somebody that is an old friend, or somebody that is from your hometown, or an offer that involves something that you've always wanted to do since childhood. It will start triggering those energies of, oh, you feel good here. You feel so comfortable here. This is either a person or a situation that you're really comfortable with. And now you're getting an offer to actually be able to engage in it or engage with them. What then about day 4? There was some sort of separation from this situation. Maybe you were abandoned, or you felt left out of this circumstance. Maybe you felt completely cut out, like, I don't have any more chances. You do have more chances. Those chances are here now because you've changed now. It's almost like you know and understand now the value, and you didn't really understand the value before. And maybe it's because you didn't understand the value before, Aries, that you lost the opportunity before. But now you truly deserve the opportunity with whatever this is, whether it's a job or a career or a person, because there's a true appreciation for everything that they are. So there's the 8 of Swords here. Something happened in the past. It was just like it wasn't the right timing. It's like something happened that was so good, or it felt so good, but then you were separated from it, or I don't know what separated you from it. It's almost like the timing wasn't right. The circumstance, the situation, this person was right, but the timing wasn't right. It was like, yeah, something was off here. Okay. Sometimes we have to get to a point where we're so worn down, especially with Aries. You guys have to get to a point where you're so fucking worn down, because it's like you like to fight. You are hardwired to fight and win. And sometimes it's like, no, you got to lose everything in order to realize, I'm tired of fighting, and I'm fighting for the wrong thing, and I'm not even recognizing it, right? So there's this energy now of standing on your own 2 feet and credit where credit is due. Maybe there's good karma or good fortune coming in from the past. You were separated and you were taken advantage of, and now it seems like you can stand your own, hold your own, or finally you're being given credit for for what you deserve, where in the past you were denied that. What about day 5 or step 5, however this is playing out, Aries? step 5. We have the Strength card. So the Strength card is coming full circle and not being afraid of what you used to be afraid of, and having those parts of yourself that are wild and primal, accepting them. It's just almost a sense of being whole and complete. And because of it, now you're strong enough to handle a situation that in the past maybe you weren't. You feel stronger now. Maybe you're a stronger candidate for something now. This is beautiful. Oh. Okay, what about then day 6? I got to get a moon card. So we have to see what's going on underneath the surface. Day 6. Oh, day 7's just sitting there. I want to peek. Okay, then we have victory and success, public recognition, or an announcement that you're going to be able to make and get public recognition for. Victory and success over fear. Victory and success over burdens or restrictions. Victory and success over what was stopping you, even internally. You telling yourself, I can't do it. I can't. You're not going to believe that anymore. Oh boy. Victory and success over obligations or ties from the past, or failures from the past, or the mindset that because I failed in the past, I'm not good enough. That is absolutely not true. Or some malefic energy that you fought against, or that now you can take the high ground on and you'll win. The sense of being given a chance again to face your fears and not believe your fears this time around, or being given a chance again to stick up to whatever restrictions were put on you and break the fucking chains. Now I need to get into the moon card. Please help me understand underneath the surface for Aries. Behind the veil for Aries. Moon card for Aries, please. Moon card for Aries, please. We have adjustments are required. What do you mean? What do you mean? What adjustments are required? I don't know. Why? What adjustments are required? What do you mean? You have to be willing to change. It's almost like now you understand that you have to adjust your feelings, your mentality. Adjustments are required. We have Ace of Cups. So love and abundance and concern. Marriage, maybe. There's a love or an offer of love that comes into your life that makes you want to make these changes. That's giving you the strength to not be afraid when you once were afraid. So there's something outside of you now that is giving you the strength and that inspiration. We got to get into day 7. Okay. Please tell me, what's this all about? Loyal heart, a connection that you're just blessed with, a connection that maybe you didn't even expect, a connection that you've been waiting for and just came around. Some sort of connection. It's like somebody who really wants to help you out and somebody who's just giving you the opportunity, and you may not have heard from them in a while, but they're definitely coming back at just the right time. Let's go to the extended to get into day 7, guys. The link is down below in the description box. I've pinned it to the top of the comment section, or check out my Vimeo channel, Born Without Boundaries Tarot, over on Vimeo, and you can see this video right over there. I'll see you guys there.